Vonoff1700, welcome to Vlad TV.
What's going on, broski?
Man, congrats on where you've gotten, man. You made quite a feat. You really did your thing.
Thank you.
Hey, man. I mean, someone who's been covering hip hop now for 25 years, you see a lot of artists come and go, and to really kind of break through that glass ceiling to be where you are right now, man, that's a huge accomplishment.
For sure. For sure.
Well, first interview. I want to start at the very beginning.
Right.
So you grew up on the west side of Chicago,
Yeah.
and you were the middle child.
Yeah.
So you have an older brother named Brick,
Yeah.
and you have a younger brother or sister.
A younger sister. On my mama's side, a younger sister.
Okay. How many kids on your dad's side?
I don't even know, man. Too many to even know. But we got like over like 10.
So you have 10 siblings that, have you met them?
I probably met half of them. But like I met my little brother, his name Tyshawn. Then I got a little sister, her name Parrish. But I always been around her whole life. Like we always been. But the other ones, nah.
Okay, so what was Chicago like in the 2010s, middle of 2010s?
It depends on what you're talking about, cause I can't tell you about no street shit, but like I probably can, but I don't know. For me, it was just like fun shit, like chilling. I was 2010, I was 7 years old. I probably was doing shit what an average 7 year old was doing shit. Well, average
Right,
Chicago seven
when I
year
say
old.
2010s, I mean like 2015, 2017.
Right. But around that point, it's just a whole bunch of killing going on. 2015, 2017, just killing the streets, all just wreck shit. Like 2015, I know I was probably still hooping. I was 12. 2014, 2017, I was 14. So I probably was still hooping, but there was a lot of shit going on though. Like I was like knowing what's going on in the streets and shit. So that shit was like, I don't know, it'd be hard. I was, I don't know.
Well, there's this picture that went viral. You were like a little kid holding a gun.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
how old
That's
were you in
that's
that
what I was
picture?
gonna say. I was probably like 11, like 12 when I did that. Like I just knew what was going on. Like I always as a kid, I already knew like we into it with these people, or my family into it with these people, and like we was just always around everything, like guns and shit. We just been around that shit. Like that shit just like it was normal. Like me and my brother was popping out with that bitch. I think that was like a little deuce five. We was just out with that bitch.
Well, you're what, 22 right now?
Yeah, I'm 22.
So you grew up in the social media era
For
where
sure.
everything is taped and so forth. I remember there was like a video of you fighting someone in like an alleyway somewhere.
Yeah, that was my homie though. That was some goofy shit. But yeah, that's my homie. I can't pop
Okay.
with my homie, so I had to fight him. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you talked about how treacherous it was growing up during that time, where you'd get mad if your grandma told you to take out the trash because where you would go take out the trash was actually dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. That was like I was 18 around that time. I was on house arrest. I had caught my first gun case and shit. And my mama, wherever you stay in Chicago, it's a hood. Like it's somebody hood. Like you can move over here. That's somebody hood. So it's like it's always some shit going on. And I stayed in like a middle of an area where it's like everybody knew who everybody was. So it's like I know for a fact the ops know I stay right here. So it's like my grandma be like, take the garbage out. Once I take the garbage out, I know I'm finna see somebody because it's just like this somebody hood. Like get what I'm saying? Like so it's like I used to be like, but I still used to do that shit though. Pipe under my arm, taking the garbage out. I used to throw the garbage, then hurry up and run back to the crib.
Like, how old were you when you remember actually carrying a gun outside your house?
I was probably like 16, 15. Like when I had my own gun, total my own gun, but like taking a gun out the house, like on probably like on some goofy shit, like taking one of my uncle's gun or cousin guns. We was probably like young as hell, like 10, 11, probably following up behind my brother. My brother 3 years older than me, so probably everything he was doing, I was doing it with him. So he was probably 14 carrying a gun out the crib. I was 11 just following up behind him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you mentioned your uncle. So you had an uncle named Javon,
Yeah,
aka Shorty Black,
yeah,
and he he got killed when you were like around 8 years old.
Yeah, around 8. Yeah.
Okay, and he was killed outside his own house.
Yeah, like down the street from my grandma's house.
How close were you guys?
That was like close. He was like the youngest sibling, so he used to babysit us. Like so, it's like that's who I grew up under. If you get what I'm saying, like until
Hell
that
yeah.
point, like to far as I can remember, he used to take us like that's just like my uncle. Get what I'm saying?
Right. And the area you lived in basically got renamed to SPG,
Yeah,
Shorty.
yeah. After that happened, yeah, that's like the hood. Like we stayed in the hood. My grandma stayed in the hood, so it's like that's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I always been in my hood. I always stayed in my hood. So like,
Right. When you
See,
found out that you,
that's my
okay,
problem with Black. Why do you know this? Like, how much it's doing research on a nigga, then it's doing research on a nigga. How much research you did on this nigga to know his uncle real name, folks? Like, no.
got killed, I mean, did you actually go to the crime scene and everything else like
it's
that?
yeah. The crime scene was like at the house. Like I was at. I remember the day I was at after school program. After I get out of school, we go there and then like we'll play basketball and shit until my OG come pick us up. But my OG came to pick us up late as hell, like late, like 10. Like she usually come pick us up like we get out of school at like 3:30. She'll come pick us up at like 5, 6, 7. She came to pick us up at like 10. So we hooping and now when we get in the car, everything just so weird. But where we was at is like right around the corner from the house. So we pull up around the corner, pull up out the house. Everybody out there, like the whole everybody. Everybody was out there. So we sensed like something was wrong though. So we sensed, and then shit, they told us what happened when we got in the house, and then shit, we walked down the street where you got shot at, put the poster board up and shit. Everybody signed the poster board. It was just like regular shit.
Was that the first person close to you that lost their life?
Yeah,
You know, a lot of kids who grow up middle class or rich families, something like that happens. They get therapy. They meet with someone. They deal with the PTSD and so forth. But a lot of times, kids in your situation don't. So, did you get any
right.
sort of therapy around that to deal with it, or did you really just have to internalize and keep it moving?
Yeah, probably like when I was younger, I probably ain't know like what was really going on. Like damn, like this person finna be gone for like he like I know like he dead and shit, but I ain't thinking like like how it is now. Like if somebody die right now, it'll hit like totally different. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell
But
yeah.
like so, I knew we knew and shit, and then like I had other uncles and they was always in the streets. So how they was moving and shit after it happened, we was just like forced to move like them. Like our uncle them told us like don't even cry. Like it ain't no reason to cry. Like don't cry. Like you know. So it's like
So, was this your dad's brother or your mom's brother?
nah, this my mama brother.
Okay. So, what was your relationship with your dad during this time?
I ain't never really like had no relationship with my dad. Like he was always in and out of my life when I was young. So shit, then he always kept going to jail. Like my dad just got out of jail like nine, like from 2021, he just got out of jail. But he always never been in our life and going in and out of jail and shit. So it's like I ain't never like kicked it with my pops and nothing like that.
Yeah, man, it's too bad. I think male
Like, you a
kids need
bitch.
a dad.
Nigga said, oh, that's too bad.
For sure, hell yeah.
What'd
That's
he
going
say?
that
Male kids need a dad around.
Yeah.
for sure, hell yeah. That's going that's like that's how you gonna be a man like off your daddy. Like your mama can't make you be no man if you get what I'm saying. You need a
Yep.
daddy, but my mama like damn near like a nigga though, so she raised us like
Well, that situation happens, and then you become a teenager, and your best friend Anton ends up getting killed.
yeah,
He was like 16 at the time.
yeah. I think he was 15 or 16. This was 2018, so I think he was 15 because I was 15. So yeah, he was 15.
What was what was the situation about?
Really like wrong place, wrong time, cause like we wasn't even gang banging at that time. It's like some goofy shit, like some goofy shit. He had a clothing brand, and somebody he gave like the clothes out, and somebody had the same hoodie on as him, like the same one he just passed out. He gave it to like a older pen in the hood and shit, and they was coming to, you know. shoot at him and shit, and they end up hitting him and shit. So that's how that shit happened. So it's like wrong place, wrong time. But like, you know,
Well, did you end up moving to Atlanta after that?
yeah, I was in Atlanta when he died. I was in Atlanta. My mama had took us to in Atlanta. So that was like 2018. My mama took us to Atlanta like 2017. So we was damn near there. I was in there. Then I came back like 2019. I came back 2018, 2019, 2020.
Okay, so you come back around 2019,
Yeah, but I
and
always been back and forth like way before that. Like
right.
I'll probably say I stayed in Atlanta for like a full year. Probably like my freshman year. Then after that I came back.
Okay, so you come back to Chicago, and around that time you start working on music.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother was rapping while we was in Atlanta for like a whole year. I was just lost. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know what the fuck I was gonna do. I was lost.
That's real,
Like,
real shit.
I was down there depressed, lost, just moved to another state. We don't got no money. I'm just lost. I'm just a lost ass teenager in a crib playing the game, bro. Then shit, I came back to the rack, shit, doing what I do, and I just started rapping shit. After my brother like just started playing with music, like said my brother do it so much, I started doing that shit.
Right, and the first song you made was Glock Talk,
Yeah, yeah,
which you are not too proud of at this point.
yeah, yeah. That's right. Oh, really?
Yeah, you said that shit was lame as hell. I took that shit down.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I took that shit right down. That was like 2019, and then 2020 I shot my first music video, and then
Right,
shit.
that's Walk Down.
Yeah, walk down. Yeah,
Okay, so you put out Walk Down, and that made some sort of reaction.
for sure.
Okay, did you feel at that point, all right, I think I got something?
I ain't never thought it was gonna be like this, but like I knew like it could work damn near because like the people I knew and shit like they was telling me like yeah you need to rap like it was going viral on Facebook and shit. You know Chicago we use Facebook, so it was going viral on Facebook and shit. And when I dropped the song, it had like 5K views the first day. You know that's damn near decent if you get what I'm saying. Like that's decent. So yeah,
Okay, so you put out that song, but it's not like any money's really coming in.
hell no,
Yeah.
not at all.
And during this time, you're still getting in trouble. You're stealing cars around this time?
Hell yeah, I was doing everything around that time, stealing cars, shit, trying to sell drugs. That shit never worked out for me. Shit, I was doing everything.
Okay, so you're going to high school and you're stealing cars and doing other types of petty crimes. And then when you're 17, 2020, you actually drop out of high school. But this
Yeah,
is right during the pandemic.
yeah. They put school on the phone, and I dropped out. Once they put it on there, that shit was over with. And I went to an alternative school because the one year that I did in Atlanta, you gotta have like 32 credits to graduate, or 31 or some shit. And in Chicago, you only need like 28. So they tried to, when I was going to a regular school in Chicago, they was trying to put me back a grade. And then I went to an alternative school and they put me up a grade. So I was going to an alternative school and then that shit was an op shit. So I stopped going there. And then they put it on the phone. I stopped going there. So like,
Okay, so now you dropped out of high school.
for sure.
What are you doing with your time?
Shit. Just outside.
Yeah.
Wasting time. Literally. Just wasting my shit. Just outside.
Right, and that next year you end up going to jail.
For sure. I go to jail
For what?
2021. A gun.
A gun. Okay, so you just got caught with a gun?
Yeah, my first time going to jail, I caught a pike case, me and my brother.
Okay, brick.
Mm-hmm.
How much time did they give you?
I got out on house arrest. In Chicago, you ain't got no background. You catch a gun case, you getting out on house arrest. So I got out on house arrest. My bond was $200. Both our bonds was $200. My mama came to bond us out. I did house arrest for like a couple months, and then I took time. I took first offenders probation, so I ain't gotta go to jail. I took probation, but the probation was first time offenders, so I can't get in trouble. And if I don't get in trouble for a whole year, I get off probation and the shit come off my background. But I end up getting locked up soon as I got off house arrest. The in 2022, I got off house arrest and then got locked right back up. So I did time on house arrest, got out, and got locked right back up.
Okay, because there's footage that was floating around of you and your brother getting pulled over, and I guess they found like two guns in the car.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one's the younger one?
Was that the first time or the second
That
time?
was the first time.
Okay, so the second time, what'd you get arrested for?
I got arrested for another gun. They tried to charge me with armed violence and shit.
Okay, now you know that you're on probation for a gun case. It's about to drop off. Why do you feel at that point you got to carry a gun and then potentially mess everything up?
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was doing so good for like carrying a gun. That's everyday shit in Chicago. Like that's probably like why 99% of the people die in Chicago, cause they think they don't have to carry a gun. Like if you got shit going on in the streets and you not carrying a gun, you just ready to die at this point. So it's like I know what's going on in the streets. I know motherfuckers probably looking for me or this can happen any day or any of that. So I'm bringing this gun outside with me. I'd rather be in jail than dead.
At the end of the day,
Well, that same year, you and Brick, you guys put together a song called 20K. You put
Yeah,
out the video.
yeah. We dropped like a couple songs during that time.
Okay, did you feel the buzz started to grow at that point?
Yeah, it was like it wasn't like huge, but it was like bigger than the last time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now the song's doing like 20K and 30K and you know what I'm saying, like 50K views and shit. So it's like it's getting bigger, but it's still not to the point where it's like, oh, we famous or we getting money from this shit or anything. It's just like a little buzz through the bitty. Not even through the bitty, cause it was like it's probably only the west side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you're going through your legal situations, you're putting out some music. Then in that next year, 2022, there was a video that came out. I guess you were running away from the police and you end up like smashing your face.
Yeah,
And then there was like this viral mugshot that came out where your lip is all busted up.
yeah.
What happened to that situation?
Shit. From my what they said in my case, like in Chicago, it's like pod cameras, like so it can see the whole block. It's up on the pole and they can see the whole block. Like I always be wearing tight jeans, like I always do tight jeans, like so I could hold my strap on my waist. They said they seen me on a pod camera with an L shape in my pants, so that's why they came. But I was finna walk. I was finna leave the block and was finna walk somewhere on our main street to go pick a car up. But as soon as we start walking, they came from like air angle. And like I knew what they was when the police coming aggressive, they not coming to talk. And shit, by the time they pulled up on me, I just took off running because I already know what's going on. And then I could have got away though, but that dumbass gate and shit. Boy, that shit stupid as hell.
So what, you just ran into the gate?
No, I went to hop the gate, but the gate was open. So the whole time, and I'm so stupid. The whole time I was locked up, everybody be asking me, they like, how you get caught? How you get caught? You know, I never seen the footage. So I just be like, I don't know, I just fell, like, I just remember falling like that, because that's all I remember. I remember running and just falling, and then waking up, and the police was on me and shit. So everything, when I was locked up, they like, how you get caught? I'm like, I don't know, I'm like, I just fell, bro, then I seen the footage, I did try to hop that gate.
I mean, as you're getting locked up and you're going to jail in Chicago, you know, I've interviewed a lot of Chicago dudes. For example, Rico Reckless. He was talking about the Glock Dookie. He was talking about the Savage Life.
Gonna tie you up in that bitch. That bitch loose as hell. That bitch.
Dookie guns, all types
Motherfucking
of
that
shit.
bitch. What? Glock Dookies in that bitch. Motherfucker, pull up on your ass with a Glock Dookie, right? I mean, Glock Dookie from the grave, toothpaste. That bitch got shit in it, piss in it, nut in it, shaving cream, all type of shit. Motherfucker, walk on your ass with that bitch. What? Move right now. Spray the bitch in your face.
Were you actually seeing this in jail?
Hell yeah, that shit, I really caught like the wave of that shit, like going in jail, like they was on that shit heavy, like that shit was fucking my brain up, like that Glock Dookie shit, I seen that shit happen like twice, and then I threw piss on the motherfucker because he said some shit I ain't like, but I don't even know why I did that shit, but hell yeah, I seen that shit,
piss on that nigga.
that shit weird.
What about the whole Savage Life
Hell yeah, it was a
Knock a
nigga.
dude out and pull his pants down.
It was a nigga. It was a nigga. It was a nigga from the burbs. I think he Y block or cheaper block or some shit. You know, like how in the real world people say they get tattoos right here for killing people, the teardrops. He had tattoos right here by his lip. He said that's how many asses he spit in. I'm like, on my dead home. I'm like, I gotta go home for.
Bitch, what? Yo, my nigga, what? My nigga, what? Hold on, one more time.
Killing people, the teardrops. He had tattoos right here by his lip. He said that's how many asses he spit in. I'm like, on my dead home. I'm like, I gotta go home, folk. I'm for this ain't no place for me, folk.
No, wait a minute. I gotta.
He had tattoos right here by his lip. He said that's how many asses he spit in. I'm like, on my dead home. I'm like, I gotta go home,
Nah,
folk.
jail really make you
I'm for this ain't no place for me,
really
folk.
make you think about your life, gang.
No, wait a minute. I gotta get my head around this. So he has a he has tattoos symbolizing
How many asses he
how
spit
many
in?
dudes he sexually assaulted,
On
basically.
BD, I think he had like three of them bitches. One, two, three. I'm fried my shit. Damn. I'm for. I gotta go home, folk.
You know, I just interviewed Trench's News a couple days ago, and he said he actually has seen that shit happen in jail.
They was doing all that. The sprays, um, the violating you once you knocked out,
Savage life.
savage life, sticking pickles up your behind and all type of shit. They started doing that in like 2010, 2011, savage life. Like when I was in the county, they was doing that. It was some more guys, ruthless though, who like Giorgio and them. These guys who be these that don't nobody know about, but they in the streets, they like bigger than Dirk now. But they the ones who started the savage life shit.
Did you actually see someone do a savage life in
No,
front of you?
I was in Division 11. I wasn't maxed out. I was on medium max. I was in 11. I was on 6, 5, 6, and 11. So like it's treacherous over there, but all that shit really going on like max decks where they fighting murders and all that shit. But like I done heard niggas say it like they fight, then they knock them out. As soon as they fall, they get that butt, and I just be like, man, folk, like that shit brazy, folk.
That shit
That's just the
brazy, fool.
gayest shit I've ever heard. Like honestly.
Yeah, they say they want to take a nigga manhood. That's like, that's crazy. For don't even. That's why I ain't really like fighting in jail. Cause if you knock me out, I used to once I come on deck, I used to tell them like anybody who try to get into it, I used to be like, oh Biddy, if we fight and you win, I'm taking this shit to the
Just the
real
real
world. Y'all that's gonna be going to a funeral. One of y'all, I'm killing one of y'all people. And they used to cut all the bullshit
That's
out
the
on.
clip I heard.
On
That's the clip I
BD,
heard.
if we fight and you win, I'm taking
Take
this
this
shit to
shit
the
to the
real
real
world.
world,
Y'all
y'all.
that's
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be
going
going
to a
to a
funeral.
funeral.
One of y'all, I'm killing one of y'all people. And they used to cut all the bullshit out on the door. On BD.
Okay, so 2023 rolls around. Your brother is locked up, and you put out the Free Brick freestyle.
For sure.
And is that the first song that really takes off?
Yeah, and that's the first song that really like did the do like 100K, 200K, like you know what I'm saying? Like that bitch. Well, yeah, nah, right. It was a song called Be a Be I dropped in 2022 before I went to jail, before I hopped the gate and shit. It was a song called Be a Be I dropped that bitch like 6 days before I got booked in September. That was like the rise, like the first song that ever like did like 100K, 200K, 300K, and that bitch was really going up. And I had another song called Stuck There, but that's just like you know. That was like then was like 100Ks or 200Ks. Then I got booked, and when I got out 2023, Free Brick, that's the one that like went through the roof and shit.
Right. And Gunna, he caught a stray on that song.
Hell yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
they say white people ain't fucking with rats be tripping.
Tripping,
We didn't kill Gunna.
for
You know that?
sure, for sure. That's how I gotta go. That's
Do
how
you
you.
do you still feel that way right now?
I mean, I mean, shit.
Not saying no. Okay, let me rephrase that because
I
it's a
mean,
crazy question. I'm not saying do you want to kill Gunna, but do you still consider Gunna a rat in terms of what he did?
I mean, they, from what my knowledge is, they say that he was the first person to say that like this shit was a gang or organization or something. So like, yeah, that's like you just threw all us under the bus. Like even though if they know this already, they still didn't have to go to say, yeah, this what's going on. So you told them that, like, yeah, like
And that's
anything you tell the police, just tell them. Like I don't give no fuck if you told them what. Once you get to telling them anything, what happened, how this went, any of that, yo ass, that's a wrap. You telling them. If they coming and asking you questions, they don't know what's going on. So just go and go to sleep. Knock yourself. You gonna go to jail. You gonna go to jail. They gonna let you out. They gonna let you out.
Well, yeah, but then you saw after the trial, an interrogation video came out with Young Thug where he was talking to him for a long time.
It is what it is, man. What I just
It is
said.
what it is.
Same shit.
So you come out with the song, and it seems like at this point you were just starting to diss everyone, and it was taking off from that to the point where your mom started getting worried about you.
That was my first song, Walk Down. Like I was dissing the fuck out the ops, like dissing the fuck out the ops. And I was just like, fuck it. And my mama real known through the city doing hand shit. So I think I dissed one of her clients' dead brother or some shit. And
You
she
dissed
was,
her client.
yeah, her client brother, he dead, and she was in there talking about it. And my mama asked me about it. And I basically told my mama, like, they be saying shit about us. Shit, I gotta grab my mama brain. I told her they be saying shit about your brother. But you want me to say? You don't want me to say nothing? And then since then she ain't, like
So did that song lead to the record deal?
nah. Free Brick led to, no on deck. Free Brick hyped me up, and then on deck after I dropped on deck, that's when all the record labels started hitting me and shit.
Right, because in 2024, you did a joint venture with Signal Records and Columbia Records.
Mhm.
So now you're officially on a major.
Yeah.
21 years old. How did that feel?
Um, Felt good. Shit, I had some money. The only reason I really signed though because my birthday, and I was gonna be 21, and I'm like, I gotta have some money on my birthday. Like, I gotta have some money on my birthday. So I end up just signing and shit. And shit, that shit worked out in my favor.
Like, what changed when you were on Columbia?
Um, I don't really want to say nothing changed. I still feel like same nigga, regular nigga, but like music wise, everything like music got easier, like beats, like connections and shit like that. Get what I'm saying? Like this shit got more fun, like going out of town, like shit I ain't normally did. So
Well, you dropped Free My Hood, Fuck
fuck
Your
your hood,
Hood.
yeah.
Come on,
And,
her, fuck your
well,
hood,
in that
nigga. We
song
can
On
kill your
Deck,
hood.
which I guess dropped before you got signed, there was a line in there. You said, if he were the ops, I don't care if he was two when he died.
Flame his little ass up in the air. Brody. Yeah, that's just like me being funny. Like I'm just saying, like I don't get no fuck. Like once you with the ops, your ass can die. I don't get no fuck.
No
If you
bad.
choosing that side, that's what's going. You die. I don't feel bad. Cause if something happen to us, they won't feel bad. So why feel bad for them?
I mean, I understand at the time you might have felt that way, but now that you're a little bit older, you look back on it. Let's just say that you got into it with someone, a little kid got killed in the process. How would you feel?
Yeah, that's like goofy shit. But like that's goofy shit. Like kids, innocent people and kids getting killed, that's goofy shit. That's why I said that's just like I was just talking, like I was just saying like to show like I don't get no fuck. But like in reality though, that shit goofy. That shit happen a lot though in Chicago though. Kids, innocent kids getting hit and shit. And that's just for like new motherfuckers gang banging that ain't never did shit before, trying to get out here and kill people.
I mean, yeah, there was I don't know if you heard recently, there was some crazy shooting that happened where a dude was just firing off shots, and a bunch of innocent people got killed.
Yeah, you niggas be rookies on bro.
Yeah,
Niggas ain't got no
I think he
aim.
was downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some goofy
Yeah.
shit.
During that time, you're doing songs and you're dissing your ops, and of course they're doing the same thing. Are you thinking about the ramifications of these things? Because you're the bigger rapper out of everyone.
Right.
So your voice is the loudest. So yeah, they're making little songs about you and your uncle and whatever else, but you have the loudest megaphone.
Yeah.
So at that point, are you thinking, I'm gonna keep doing this, or nah, I should probably stop doing it after a while?
What, like dissing them?
Yeah.
I don't really be giving a fuck about them dissing for one, cause that shit be bap. Like they just be making shit up. Like they just be making shit up. Like real life, make it like I don't know, like why the fuck people do the shit they do. They just make shit up. But that's when I don't get no fuck. Then I be doing it because like this shit like really going on. Like you gotta tell me I'm lying, and this shit just be crazy. Like shit be crazy. Shit be crazy. So no, I probably don't stop doing it because I know they lying and I know they know I'm telling the truth. So like, and I'm way bigger with the shit. So it's like I know that y'all hurt over there. Like that shit fucking y'all up
Oh man, there's nothing like success.
for sure,
There's nothing like success
for
and
sure.
people that don't like you.
I just said the
They just
op.
gotta keep seeing you.
I just said it. The ops like I hate to be the ops right now. Broke, starving, gang banging, and dying. Like I don't even gotta kill they ass. They ass dying.
Nigga said I hate to be the house right now. Broke, starving, game banging, and dying. No fucking that.
Crazy. So no, I probably don't stop doing it because I know they lying and I know they know I'm telling the truth. So like, and I'm way bigger with the shit. So it's like I know that y'all hurt over there. Like that shit fucking y'all up
Oh man, there's nothing like success.
for sure,
There's nothing like success
for
and
sure.
people that don't like you.
I just said the
They just
op.
gotta keep seeing you.
I just said it. The ops like I hate to be the ops right now. Broke, starving, gang banging, and dying. Like I don't even gotta kill they ass. They ass dying already.
Well, not only did you have controversial lyrics, but the videos have always been controversial.
All right,
So there's a music video you put out called Flame Out.
all right.
And in the video, you're wearing the same clothes as the guy who killed Antoine Benoit. And there's been rumors about
See,
that
this
on the
that
internet
fed
and
shit I'm
so
talking
forth,
about.
but
This that fed shit I'm talking about. Why the fuck would you even ask me this? See. It's why I really don't like when rappers do an interview with him. Cause like asking him this should get you this should get the shit smacked out of you in real life. I'm not gonna lie.
All right,
so there's a music video you put out called Flame Out.
all right.
And in the video, you're wearing the same clothes as the guy who killed Antoine Benoit.
Fucking
And
federal.
there's been rumors about that on the internet and so forth, but when you made the video wearing the same clothes, that's where people are like, okay, what exactly is happening here?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Okay, but you've heard these rumors.
Yeah, I be just scrolling on my phone like they ass tweaking.
Do you feel like when shit like that happens on the internet, you take advantage of it by kind of trolling in a way?
Hell no, I don't even know what the fuck they be talking about.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And you discussed this with academics,
Uh, I don't
the
know.
overall situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, probably so.
I mean, do you ever feel like putting out this type of image of yourself and the type of lyrics you do and so forth, that you have to be more careful that, things might come back. And, I mean, you look at situations, for example, in Jacksonville, like Fulio, that was someone I've interviewed multiple times. And he really pushed the line to the point of actually doing music videos, in front of people's gravestones, holding up the pictures of the people who died, you know, in the cemetery and everything else like that. To the point where, he kept getting shot and ultimately he got killed. And this type of thing really kind of brings killing and so forth. Do you ever think like, yo, like I need to quit doing this at some point because this will catch up?
I mean,
So if I
everything
chose.
gonna catch up to a motherfucker. So it's like you trying to stop and saying, "Oh, I'm finna change today." That shit ain't gonna matter because it's gonna catch up to you one day. So it's like you trying to say, "Oh, my bad. I'm gonna stop doing that shit." Da 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 da. It ain't gonna matter because your karma gonna come. You know what I'm saying?
Well, right, because you talked about how you're not interested in the whole push of peace movement.
Yeah,
Why is that?
because it's like, first of all, I know who take that shit serious. Like J Main, he take that shit serious. Like he done with that shit. But it was to a point to where everybody was saying, "Oh, I'm pushing peace," other, but they ass was bapping. Like they just saying it to make it look good. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That push a peace shit, like it could never happen. Like it'll never happen unless something like it'll never happen. It's always gonna be somebody who not gonna let it happen. Like it ain't gonna happen. So it's like that pushing peace. It's too much bloodshed and shit lost and shit. Like too much pride for like you get what I'm saying?
Well, you dropped the Turned Up Not Burnt Up album.
For sure.
And on that album, you had the song Legends featuring King Von.
Right.
So was that done while he was alive, or?
Nah, it was why he was after he passed.
Glad don't be acting like a dumbass, gang. Vaughn died in 2020, gang. This nigga just said he was in jail during 2020. Nah, not jail, but nigga said he was in high school, gang. Nigga, come on, bro.
Okay, so you got a verse from someone else.
Yeah.
Okay, did you know King Von at all?
Nah.
No. When you look at that situation, and I've interviewed Lil Tim and Quando Rondo about this, as well as some people that were cool with Von as well. Do you feel that that situation was justified in terms of Von attacking someone and his people ended up, opening fire? Or do you think that it should have just been a fist fight and ended like that?
I mean, that was 2020, bro. Ain't nobody like. It's like I don't know. They weren't wrong. And when no parties wrong, both parties was right. You get what I'm saying? Like if that would have happened to him, his people would have did the same thing. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what's gonna happen. Like it's just wrong, like wrong place, wrong time, or just like it didn't go how you thought it was gonna go. You get what I'm saying? So it's like ain't none one of them wrong. Like it's just how it happened. It's just how it played out. It's just how the cookie crumbled. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the
Well,
day,
I mean, that whole situation
it's
was
that street
interesting
shit.
because not only did that happen, but then that allegedly led up to the whole Little Dirk situation and the whole Slide for Vaughn situation. And, regardless of whether Dirk had anything to do with it or not, but clearly Vaughn's people felt some type of way about it. And now you have a whole bunch of people in prison facing life. Were you and Dirk cool?
I met him. I met him before he got like literally right before he got locked up. Literally like right before he got locked up. I met him and shit
How do
like
you
he
feel?
cool. He cool.
How do you feel about that whole situation?
I mean like that shit just stupid. Like all this shit really dumb. Motherfuckers dying, motherfuckers going to jail at this point in life that motherfuckers in. It's like it's dumb as hell. But like it's like that's how this shit go. Like you can't get mad for some shit you signed up about. I mean for some shit you signed up for. So it's like
Yeah.
that's how this shit
And
go.
I mean, when I look at that situation, the way I look at it is he knew who Vaughn was, right? He knew he was a hothead. He knew that he initiated that whole situation.
Right.
So why would you slide for someone that you knew they had a big part in
Um,
that? Like, for example, like your close friends. If you were to get killed by somebody, would you want them to slide for you or would you want them to live their lives and be happy?
what you mean? That's not even no question. Of course, I want y'all to slide right now, right then and now.
And potentially throw their life away.
I do the same for them.
At the end of the day,
Really?
Yeah, that's how this shit go. Like that's the shit you sign up for. Like
Right now, where you are in life right now, the type of money you're making, legal money, you got fans to support your
yes, nigga.
family, you would go and do that right now?
what you mean? You putting me in? You trying to make me sound dumb? Like if I say yeah, you
Now, I'm
gonna be
not trying
like
to make you sound
you
dumb.
gonna be
I'm just
like
saying that at some point you got to mature and get out of situations, get out of a headspace like that. That's
I
all I'm
mean
saying.
like I mean
Because
you
you
gotta
have so much to lose at this point,
right for
right?
sure.
Think about let's just say all the people that were telling Dirk to slide for Vaughn, they're all calling him stupid
Yeah,
if
they
he
all
actually
saying
did
yeah.
it.
That's why I'm finna say it's no win-win. Like oh y'all tell him fuck go do this, go do that. Then when they do it, oh he's stupid. Why would he do that? Why would he like? That's why you can't even pay people no mind. Cause like we was just talking about this shit the other day. Like somebody was saying if another motherfucker crash out, we gonna call him a goofy for crashing out, but we don't even know like what they crashing out for. Like you probably will crash out over some different shit I crash out about. Get what I'm saying? I don't respect your crash out because that's something you will crash out about, and you don't respect my crash out because it's something that I crash out about. So we can't even. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it would take a lot for me to crash out. Like someone would have to like, do something horrible to one of my kids.
Right, and I don't got no kids, but I respect your crash out because them your kids. You get what I'm saying? And I had to crash out somebody do something to one of my homies, and you probably don't respect that because like, you get what I'm
No,
saying?
no, you're right. No, you're making a good point because I guess since you don't have kids, you look at those relationships maybe as the equivalent of how I look at my kids in terms of
Hell no,
closeness.
anybody do something to some kids, they ass need to die ASAP.
Instantly.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
Hey, you know what? That's one thing I always agree on. You do something to some kids, nigga, you need to go die tomorrow. Actually,
To
nigga, you
die
need to die today.
ASAP. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Earlier this year, a video surfaced of you allegedly getting into a fight with someone at a club.
All right.
Nigga, surface, nigga, he posted
Talk
it.
about that? No.
Shit, that was one of the ops. Shit, we beat his ass. That's it. It's that simple. He better just be happy he got his ass kicked.
Uh, where was that? Chicago?
Nah, that was in Atlanta.
Okay. Do you feel that you could hang out in Chicago the way you used to, or do you kind of have to keep your distance?
I mean, you could do it just how you put it. Like, I ain't worried about no. When I be in Chicago, never worried about niggas. Only thing I'm worried about is the police. Cause like, I've been dealing with niggas my whole life. I ain't never died before, so it's like I know how to move. It's just the police. Like, so yeah.
Well, you had a couple of big songs. Uh, TG Run It sampled 3 6 Mafia's Who Run It.
Mhm.
That was a dope track.
For sure.
And then you and Polo G have collaborated a lot, and G Herbo.
For sure.
And those were some of your biggest songs. How did the three of y'all actually hook up like that?
We was in LA. You know, I'm real locked in with Polo, and then I'm locked in with Herb too. But we all was just in LA, and I wasn't even finna rap that night. Like, I went to the studio, I recorded my verse at a different studio, but my head was banging. Like, when I be in LA, I be feeling the weirdest. Like, I don't know, it's like that. It fuck up my whole body, but my head was just knocking. So I told my label, like, I'm finna leave. I'm like, I ain't finna record, I'm finna leave. And like, soon as I was finna leave, Polo called me like, what you on? I'm like, shit. He like, come to the studio. So before I went in the house, I slid on him. Herb ended up pulling up, and shit, they like, do a song, and I'm like, shit, I just did this, and then shit, it was just the hook and my verse, and then they put they
Fuck.
uh,
Yo, I'm a pimp since '85. Shoot 'em dead. Hey, how are you? All right, man. That's what you on, broski. If that's what you on, broski, don't let me tell you you wrong. On my shit,
verses on that bitch. That bitch came out like that.
Okay. And now you got a new.
bitch. Gang, it is 2 minutes. It is 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this fucking interview, gang. If I don't stop playing with me on my day.
Project coming out.
For sure.
Yo, fuck, can this shit load? What the fuck?
I'm like, shit. He like, come to the studio. So before I went in the house, I slid on him. Herb ended up pulling up and shit. They like do a song, and I'm like, shit. I just did this, and then shit. It was just the hook and my verse, and then they put verses on that bitch. That bitch came out like that.
Okay, and now you got a new project coming out.
For sure. Forever tossing for the game.
Okay, and who's on it?
Polo, 42 Dub, Rio the Young OG, my brother Brick, Big Op, and then I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, didn't Brick get arrested
Yeah,
last year?
yeah, he locked up right now.
Okay, how long is he locked up for?
He fighting it, so we gotta see now. He probably gonna get out on house arrest though.
Yeah, you said Brick is Angry Birds when he gets locked up.
Yeah, he was fighting as soon as he got in there. He angry on the real world too. I don't know what's wrong. He crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't think that he's kind of adapted as you started to make more money and get, popularity and so forth?
Hell yeah, like everybody around my everyday circle, this shit like regular. Like we know how to handle this shit. Like a lot of people wouldn't even know how to handle being famous or doing any of this. Like they don't know. But everybody around me, we can handle this shit well. Like shit easy. Like and we know how not to let this shit go to our head or you know what I'm saying. So hell yeah, he adapted. He just an angry person. He always been like that though. Like you make him mad, he gonna take it though. I don't know.
Well, Vonoff, man, congratulations for what you accomplished, man. To really get to where you are in a crowded space like Chicago is big. And I've seen you, drop song after song. I've seen the buzz build, and I've seen the artistry build as well. And I've seen all the cosigns and how, other dope artists are working with you. And man, congratulations. And my only advice is just try to be safe out there
For sure.
because I've interviewed a lot of people over the years who said some of the things that you said. I know how to move. I'm not worried about this, whatever, whatever. And then things end up happening.
Yeah.
So I just want you to have a long career, a long life. I want you to have kids. I want you to go multi-platinum
For
and
sure.
do your thing. And yeah, at some point, maybe the music might change and evolve, and you're not going to be so much worried about the beef and the ops and so forth because I think that you have actual talent beyond just dissing people.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what
Like,
I'm saying?
yeah, my new album is like a mix of that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a mix of that. Like, it ain't really too much. Like, it's like a damn near hit on everything. Like everything I went through. It ain't really just like drill. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
That's what it is, man. I appreciate you coming in.
Alright, I don't know why she started tweaking at the end, man, but bro, I forgot. I took my chat box down. I forgot about that. Nigga said, nigga said I'm a pimp since '85. Alright, bro. Hey, you do you, broski. On game. Shoot him dead, yeah. Alright, gang. Rosie fan 50. Hey, how are you? You sound like you finna do some bot shit. I'm not with that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm streaming for an hour to one nigga. You think I'm finna over here? You think I'm over here finna bot? Nigga, I'm grinding. Fuck nigga. But alright, I'll catch y'all on some other shit tomorrow or later or something. I just need to get some content in. All these shit's gonna be dropping the video. Oh, let me plug my shit real quick. Hold up. All my shit gonna be on my YouTube channel. I'm grinding on the YouTube channel now. Y'all know I stay streaming, but you know the ones at the bottom. That's shit. That's my old shit. But I just dropped this one. I dropped all three same. This one say May 3rd because I dropped it before 12. But or March 3rd because I dropped it before 12. I dropped all of these in within like 10 minutes. Everything I react to in this stream is gonna be up before before 8 o'clock tomorrow. Merch. All this shit gonna be at 8 o'clock tomorrow. But yeah, this shit was supposed to. This shit would have popped too. I'm not gonna lie. I had another video that would have popped too, but got fucking blocked because of copyright. Copyright be on my dick. I'm not gonna lie. And the thing is, I can't even fight the claims, because if I fight the claims, I ain't got enough rank for that shit. But yeah, check out my video. We're at the Rusty Buckets deep dive. That shit was cold. Lasso, my nigga Lasso, shout out my nigga Lasso. He dropped the album. I reacted to that. And then this 2K vid right here. All three of these gonna be up by tomorrow. And I'm gonna do, what's today? It's Wednesday night, so I'm gonna do another stream on Friday, and I'm probably be on the game. Do some fried shit. Be with the guys and shit. All right, I'll catch y'all boys.